What's up, everybody, man? Welcome to another episode of the Dee Starks Show, man. Hey, I'm here with my cast members, man. Jordan, Akiva, Kevin, and Yetta. What's going on, y'all?
You know how we do it, man.
Hey y'all, we back with another one.
You know
What's
how
going
we
Hey,
on,
do
y'all?
guys, man. Hey, I was talking to this young lady today, man, and she was saying she'll lose a good man playing the 90-day rule. So, how do y'all feel about it? I'm gonna ask the guys, the fellas first. Now, Akiva, you don't the woman. I'm gonna ask you first. So, how do you feel about waiting 90 days before you give up the box? Do you feel like you'll lose a good man?
I feel like potentially anything is possible. I think that that's a good standard rule to have if you like gotta have a rule. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, we pretty much grown. Like if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. If that's what I want, if I'm feeling you, it might be 30 days, could be 20 days, could be 10 days. It just depends on what's going on, uh, and how I feel too. But I mean, if a guy can't wait 90 days, that's only like 3 months. If you look like that, I guess thirsty for lack of better words, that you can't wait 90 days, then it's like, is you really that good of a guy?
Hey, Kev, I'm gonna go to you because Jordan gonna give us one, bro. Hey, hey, so if a woman telling you gotta wait 90 days before you can get the box, are you sticking around?
But I don't think
Yes.
I'm sorry, Calvin, to cut you off before, but I don't think no woman should be telling no man you have to wait 90 days. I think if that's what you're gonna do, do it. But I don't think that's even something that should be said. Because then it's like you putting a stipulation out there. So then if he really want to wait, shit, he'll wait. But I feel like some dudes will wait 90 days. Not
Go, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, what
sorry,
you feel,
sorry,
man?
Calvin. I see you got your hat on. You ready?
It really depends because my thing is this. Not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but I ain't never had to wait 90 days. Not just saying that I was rushing to do that, but I'm me. You know what I mean? Like I'm just
so
me.
would you leave if a woman gave
Yeah.
you that stipulation? Would you leave?
I don't. It depends. How much do I like her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the other thing like this, like maybe she got burnt before, and she want to take her time and say, "Hey, let's both go get tested." So she want to wait 90 days. So it really don't matter to me. You feel me? But I got CEO matter.
I think it do take a good it take a good 3 months to unveil somebody's true self because people be putting on their representative from when you first meet somebody they damn near talking to their representative. Some people being
Hey,
themselves, but people do what they think they supposed to do in the beginning, but around the 3 month mark, people's real self start showing, they start getting a little lax. So I could see waiting, but I wouldn't say like I'm
hey, after Jordan answered this question, I'm gonna put a spin to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jordan, go ahead.
No, I need to hear your question. I need to hear your answer.
Oh, me personally, man. If it's somebody I really want to be with, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait 90 days. Even if it's somebody I just want to smash, um, I may wait over here, but she ain't gonna be the only one. You know what I'm saying? I'll be getting to other places. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the old me. That's the old me. My bad. But
get it right.
She
but
ain't
Joy,
behind
what's
you,
your
is
answer,
she?
bro? Nah.
I mean, realistically, I think you're gonna lose interest in a woman quickly, regardless whether you sleep with her on the first date or whether you sleep with her on 90 days. 90 days is just a period of time. Like, okay, can she really maintain your interest um, for 90 days? Hold on, let's see. A box is meant to be open when received.
So I see Kay just jumped in, and she's watching. So whoever's watching, can we repeat what the question was, Steve, real quick?
The question was, how do you feel about waiting 90 days before you have sex?
All right, so what I was saying was, uh, D, I'm kind of like you, like 90 days. Okay, well, you start that time and then you go and see what else you can figure out while that time is still timing. So I aspect of things, but I mean, if you're gonna lose interest in a woman after the first time you sleep with her, you're gonna lose interest in a woman after 90 days. If you gotta wait, you think about it. Think about it. You could think they bit all that, get in that box and it's bad.
Is
And
wappity whap.
come on, dog. Come
Right.
Hey,
on,
so
dog.
we
But the box
also
gonna be
we're talking
trash
with
if
this
you
young.
ain't doing your
Also,
job.
we're talking. My bad. Also, we're talking with this young lady, man. She said, before she give her box up, she get her head up. How
It's
you
a
feel
lot of
about that?
shorties like that. It's a lot of shorties like that because they don't count that as a body. We talked about this last week.
Nikki, hey, your face saying a million words. What's up?
That's a negative for me. I'm definitely like, you think, yeah. And then what am I? Sex is sex. Like, if I'm telling you to wait 90 days to do one thing, why you not waiting 90 days? That's like, I don't know. What's the point after that?
That's not
So
a
do
body.
it count?
We ain't talking about what it count as. We talking about what would you do? Y'all going back. Y'all like to do that. That's not the question. The question is,
it don't mean anything.
That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
said, we said it's not counted as a body. Then nobody, it's not a body. It's
So
oral.
is it half
The question is, that's not the question. I was typing what Jordan literally said what I was typing. If you gonna say wait 90 days to do it, why you not wait 90 days to do everything? I mean, that's kind of stupid. If you gonna do that, if you gonna get somebody some help, y'all might as well be doing it.
I feel you. She said she trying to keep it together.
Well,
I'm saying you
she's not wrong.
What you waiting for? You ready to put your mouth on somebody? If you're gonna put your mouth on somebody, you might as well.
What if you don't want to get pregnant? What if you don't want? What if you don't want to get somebody pregnant?
You just go to Walgreens, man, and make sure
No,
they
I'm
don't
just saying, like, yeah, what?
Babies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Just wait. If you gonna wait, what's the point of doing one before the other? If you're trying to prove a point, the 90 days is about proving the point. You ain't proving nothing if you gonna get that up.
Gentlemen, what if the head is trash? Do you even want the box still?
Hey, no, because the boss may not be trash. You probably just not be experienced in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's just a question for y'all. If the head trash, you still want the box? All right, come on.
Cam said no. Come on, Cam. Give us a reason why.
I'll come through, boy. No.
I'm gonna keep it a buck now.
I have to leave now. You didn't turn.
I'm saying she may not. She might not be experienced at giving head. So you gonna turn down the boss?
Yeah.
Y'all lying. Hey, to keep it
think about it.
They capped.
Anyway, before we even get started,
she threw the wrong thing on my thing. With her mouth, I might punch the hole.
Hey, nah, bro.
I'm dead serious.
90 days is crazy though. Like imagine, you know what I'm saying? Cause think about it. 90 days you waiting on one shorty, you clapping 3 other shorties. What if you?
And while she got you waiting 90 days, she probably.
I got a question
too. The ones that she already.
That's what I'm saying.
I got a question for you. So, can you wait to marriage?
Hey, that's that old school shit,
Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I would have to have gotten married at like 13. I could have did it.
Did you do it now?
What you mean? Could I do it now? The seal already broke. I can't. I've been exposed to this shit, Calvin. I can't do it. I'm in the game. I can't know what the game feels like.
If you was a virgin, could you?
Yeah.
If you was a virgin, it probably ain't nothing to wait.
If I was a virgin, I would just have to find other things to do.
But if you had to wait until you got married now and just stop having sex, could you do it? That's the question he's asking.
Yeah, I'm too far in. I'm knee deep in this shit, and y'all want me to stop now? Come on, man.
Okay.
That don't make no sense. No, I honestly, it's really like this. I don't think I could, just because, like I said, I'm in it already. Think about it. Once you join the game, can you get out?
I think it might be. I don't think I want to wait too much, because what if that's a deciding factor and like you want to be with this person? Like, what if like you just like I can't?
But see, you ain't never had the sex before, so like
we talking about virgin status?
Yeah, like
you don't know
virgin status, bro. Like you don't care.
You talking about like okay.
Soon as you get married, you get a divorce.
It don't matter. You don't even know what it feel like.
No.
Hey, but my thing is though, waiting like that, man. You marry a person, man, and like you say, that's man, true. She got dry valley. She got the dry valley. Now you don't marry some dry valley. Hey, I'm with her.
I know that's right, girl. He put a ring on it quick.
She married in 90 days.
Is y'all still married?
They are.
I know that's right, but 90 days. God,
Don't talk
damn.
about
Hey,
You know, you know.
we ain't
You
wasting
don't
no
even
time.
listen. She ain't even let her breath snake around you yet.
Hold on, bro.
The
Now,
fuck?
now I want to know: did y'all clap on the first you dig, or did you wait the 90 days?
Right.
What
Drop
did
that in
y'all
the
do?
chat.
I
Drop
wanna
that
know.
in the chat.
But man, shit. Once you've been exposed to it, it's just like drugs, bro. Once you've been exposed to it, ain't no not being. Oh, it's 6 years for them. Okay.
Hell yeah. So
Ain't
what? How long did you? How fast you let him hit?
no.
They getting personal.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, that's how
asking.
we do it here. That's
We
how
got
we
like
do it
a
here.
week or two.
We
Oh,
can
she said like 2 weeks.
Gangster.
That man putting in game, putting in work,
Yeah.
man. Okay.
My good sis said, "Put it on them, make them want to marry me." That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Damn.
And then she was in that motherfucking car. I really think he liked it. The song.
And Kirk was like,
She was like, "You don't be that conveyed to this." He said, "Yeah."
he like,
He was like, "Yeah, this make us go broke."
Oh man.
That was a good question. I think it's different strokes. Like for whoever, like if you want to make somebody wait 90 days, that's your prerogative. Shoot, but if I want, I feel like we're grown. If I want it to happen, it's gonna happen.
Hey,
So how fast have you ever had sex? I'm saying like
oh
with
shit.
somebody.
Oh
2
God,
hours.
Hey, 3 hours.
is my mom
God
watching?
damn.
2 hours of meeting them.
Damn, bro. Hey.
Hey, hold on, I gotta think about this one.
Mm.
2 hours.
Hey,
I'm gonna set
Jordan,
this
just know we live.
Huh?
Whatever just know we live, baby.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. Like,
There's no
like
editing
talking
in
about
this.
from time that you meet the person to time that you
2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh my God.
Damn, bro.
I can't recall. I don't recall.
He's a whore.
I'm not finna lie,
Back
bro.
in the
Maybe
day.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe
From
like
meeting the person?
20, 30 minutes, yeah.
From meeting this person.
From like
Where
this
you
is our
meet them at?
first encounter. I can't disclose that.
The grocery store?
Listen to me.
Hey, it was
I'm
at
just
like
saying we're gonna have a live show there. That place.
No,
So
we
that's where he
live.
met
We
was
us.
at
live.
like a kickback.
I ain't gonna put my business out like that.
Yeah, it's probably like 25, 30 minutes type of deal.
Oh my goodness. You give it up.
Damn, Jordan, I gotta get like
This
but
He easy.
that's
this
crazy.
is the past me, man.
Easy
I
like
don't-
Sunday morning. Where you easy, boy? I'm sorry.
Hey, but real talk. It wasn't even on no. I went into it with those kind of intentions though.
Intentions on God.
It just happened.
I like
just happened.
you know.
One of just happened.
Well, nah,
Just
it was
got
more like my partner was with another shorty, and this was the shorty right here, and she was
Oh,
like,
you was the wingman.
she seen me, and you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. So
She seen you and this, that, and the third.
come on, man.
He was the wingman. His
So,
homie said, "Hey, I need you to occupy Shorty
yeah,
while I get with the other Shorty."
basically.
He took one for the team.
Nah, she wasn't that bad.
Oh, you want to do it?
I'm just saying she wasn't that bad looking.
Okay, we are going.
You want to have sex? Do it.
Period.
If I want it to happen, it's gonna well, I can't say if I want it to happen, it's gonna happen because I ain't gonna like take it from nobody. But
Sound real like we need to have an episode about shit like
but
that.
if I want it to happen,
Boy, goddamn. But all right, guys, man, on our show, man, we always have somebody write in with some crazy listener letters, man. And Jordan got one for us tonight.
What's up?
y'all checking in.
Real quick.
Hey, no, we gotta go back, baby. Hey,
rewind.
You gotta talk on this. We gotta go back.
Hey, just let her answer the question then, because we
just
all
let her answer the question. So,
Kiana,
the question is, how you feel about waiting 90 days before you give up the box?
And the second question is, how fast have you given up the box?
You ain't gotta answer that.
You don't gotta answer.
Yes, you do.
She played the fifth.
We can't hear you. Turn your mic on.
You on mute.
We can't hear you.
You gotta be on me. It's probably you probably got
It's them
Apple
AirPods.
product.
God
He said apple
Blow your
products. Don't do
mind,
apple.
Jordan.
damn. $20 probably maybe some bottles.
No.
Yeah, Nikita, why you ain't never tell us? How long?
I can't really recall.
D, you ain't say nothing either.
What about what?
D, what-
How long have what?
What's the turnaround time, man? What we looking like?
You said turnaround time.
Hey.
Well, you know he old as hell, so you know they have the one phone that was like, hello. So it'll probably
We
take a
got
minute.
jokes tonight.
Probably take a minute.
I'm saying, we'll talk
Yeah.
offline.
Nah,
We'll talk offline.
bro. How long this been, bro? Come
No,
on,
I'm
bro.
saying, back in the day, man,
When y'all had
uh,
Flintstone cars.
when we had Flintstone cars, you funny.
That big head, man.
No,
Hey,
but I'm
but
saying,
it's a safe space, man. It's our show. You
yeah, real talk though. At the end of the day, man, it's like back in the day, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was looking to smash. So
So you
if
saying
you want
15
with it,
minutes, 20 minutes, hour?
Jordan, like, get to the part about the time.
That's what I want.
it
Y'all hear me?
was a day or two.
Yeah.
Days or two. Yeah, hey,
Day or
but
two,
Keon back. The Keon back. We gotta have that answer.
I got this.
He's like, hey, get this shit off me right
Y'all
now.
gonna have me goddamn single on
We
this.
sweating over that shit.
Rolled up.
So, can we repeat the question? Oh, wait,
Right
how
on
do
the
you feel
screen.
about waiting 90 days?
Yeah.
I feel like do what's best for you. And the only reason I say that is because I've waited 90 days and I also fucked on the first night. It just happens.
That's the answer. See, I knew she was gonna give us a real fucking answer. None of y'all
Yeah,
did.
that's a real answer. I mean,
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
a real
Recall.
real answer because most people feel like it's terrible to like give a box on the first night. And my perspective is that I feel like I go through a vetting process before I even get to the first date. So once I'm already on that first date, if that first date went well, I'm trying to see what that's like so I don't further waste my time. Because like, okay, the conversation good. We had a very good conversation. We talked about stuff we should be talking about on the first date. But if the dick's terrible, it'll be a waste of
Hey,
time.
so that leads me to the
And that's
next
what I
question with
said.
you.
My answer was
So
like, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. So like, wait 90 days if you want to, or
Because if
don't.
I wait 90 days and the dick is trash, now I'm be upset because you're a good
We
person.
said the same damn thing,
Yeah.
man. That's
That's all I'm
exactly
saying.
but what
So
if
I
the
don't feel
head
like it's
good?
nothing wrong with trying it.
you waiting
What
for
if the head good?
disappointment.
What if the head good?
Matter of fact, they trying to get as much up out of you as possible because they know that.
Now,
I'm gonna do
what
it.
I would say is that I've experienced men in like different sexual rims, I guess. So like you have some men that are great at penetration, you got some men that are great at penetration and foreplay, you got some men that's great at oral penetration and foreplay. He got the whole
The
trifecta.
package deal.
But
Got you.
when sometimes, and this is just me being 100% transparent as a woman, some stuff that like people get on podcasts and say about what their expectations are with sex be 100% unrealistic because not every man, like even down to like the size. Did y'all see that video of the girl that brought out a tape measure and like measured a 12-inch penis? And she was like, at this point, like this is cool. At this point, that's great. My fingers is doing weird shit. This point, this is great. She said, this point, you're gonna throw up, and this point, you're gonna be in the doctor. She was like, the expectations are completely unrealistic. Hmm?
I said I don't need nothing that big.
I don't, and that's why I be telling people like, don't let these women get on these podcasts and be like, oh, big penises. It's like, not really, like not huge.
I got two
Smaller
things to say.
penis is actually easier to hit the spot for a
It
woman.
because yes, it's so much easier to maneuver. Sorry, y'all, this might be very personal, but it's so much easier to maneuver, and
Shit.
It's like
it's so you could not even be super great, but your size and your girth is perfect, so it just does what it needs to do without you being that great at penetration. And then you got good head, and then you got good foreplay. I could make it work, but I don't know.
Joy
People
couldn't
just be
wait.
unrealistic about it. Go
Hey,
ahead, Jordan.
cause I'm sitting here thinking about this, like people really do kind of be capping sometimes, but the reality of it is you right. A dude can make up for certain things if other parts of him is like lacking type of deal. But I think reality of it is, depending on the shorty, depending on what it is, y'all not gonna go for it.
We will.
Like talking about small penis.
No, I'm talking about, so let's say a dude was eating box real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Would you still let him hit?
Okay. The eating a box in like, can y'all just say hold on, and well, she said,
I asked because me and Calvin said, like, if a bitch don't got good neck, then it's a wrap.
But you could have good, like she said, penetration, and you could be like, it's away from me. Have your answer. Exactly, girl. You could have good penetration and be terrible at giving him. But my thing is too, if you're willing, some men are scary and some men are scared of feedback. If you are coachable, everybody can learn to do something a little better. Like if you
have
can
to be coachable.
If you can be coachable,
and you know what,
some things can be worked through.
Before I forget this, bro, the porn industry has really fucked a lot of people's heads up.
Oh, definitely.
Like that's not only us, bro. That is not only us. Don't do that. The porn industry.
I think men look at porn and
don't
think
don't
like,
let me pull out OnlyFans.
Be like.
And that's what they said. Like somebody went on their podcast and has said, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Porn is unrealistic. Hey, did I put that? I didn't put that video in the chat, y'all. I wish I would have. This lady was on a podcast and she said that most men don't know what they do. Right. And I was just kind of like, I don't understand what she meant by that. So she went into detail and said, like, most men just feel like they just poke. And they think that that's feeling good for the woman, and it's not. Like, you have to have some type of rhythm with what you're doing, or you got to at least try to make it feel good for the woman. Because if not, it just feels like you're getting poked with a metal rod. Especially if all you doing is just pat.
And don't no woman want to just get pounded on, y'all. Like you be naked.
No woman wants to just get pounded on.
I'm telling you, like
you got to do some stuff.
You gotta like. Get in there. You know what I'm saying?
With those hip rhythms going, little thrusting, you know. And when she say right there, that don't mean go faster or go slower. It means
slow down and stop. Just stop. Just don't move. Don't move.
Hey, yo.
Don't move.
It's the don't move for me.
Listen.
Let me do it.
Stop.
Hold on, stop. I got it.
Just stop. Just stop right there.
I was finna go into the listener letter, but I want to go into a different question since we on this topic. So since we on this topic, I brought something to the group a couple days ago, and they was like, nah, they didn't agree with how I felt about the situation. So the question was, if a woman calls a man handsome, does that mean she wants to hand some of that box to him?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Could mean that, but not in all situations.
Hey, so hear me out.
Could just be being nice.
Hey, hold up.
Could just be being nice, dog.
This my reasoning behind it. Me personally, I think that if a shorty go out of her way to talk to a man, that's already out of her whole nature anyway. Because most shorties don't, y'all scary as hell. Y'all don't talk to dudes. So if a shorty go out her way to be like, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, you handsome, I'm pretty sure, like I didn't kind of got some other feedback, and I'm pretty sure it's like 85% chance she wants you to try it.
No.
Okay. Why y'all?
Women, when they want to fuck, they apply pressure. That's not no pressure. If you giving up the dick because the girl calls you handsome, you're just easy.
Nobody says you was gonna hit her, but what I'm saying to you is, I think your chances is way high.
Okay. I feel like I don't think way higher. I think there could be a chance, but as far as like you got an 85% chance, I think it's possible. Like they shot all the time. Like, okay, like I might give you the eye, like, okay, you handsome. I might be wanting you to say something back to me, or I could just be like, oh, you look handsome.
That's what
I'm keeping on walking away, but that doesn't mean it could go either way. I mean, I get what you're trying to say. I get what I feel you.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you, but that's not always the case.
Hey, what you think, Al?
Say that one more time.
Hey, what I said was, if a chick call you handsome, does that mean that she want to hand some of that box to you? And I say it like this because whole time Whole time, bro. Hold on, am I still on? Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
we hear
I'm
you.
listening.
Oh, whole time, bro. If a dude call a shorty bad or good looking, he probably wouldn't crack 9 times out of 10, man.
Well, he would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna tell you right now. You better not call me handsome.
Alright.
and you better not be cute.
Put in the dough.
You
You really giving motherfucking player
Somebody-
vibes right now with
That been
the
somebody
hair on.
uncle,
He said,
boy.
You stupid boy.
Yeah, bet not.
God bless you.
You in character right now.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's my belief about it. D, what you think, man? You don't think so?
He ain't never
I'm
got
saying,
called.
man, I ain't gonna even go there tonight. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm just saying the woman could just be nice. I'm saying that don't mean that she want to sleep with you. Because think about it, you may tell a girl, "Hey, look, you look nice today." Does that mean you want to sleep with her?
You said what?
You may tell a girl that you look nice tonight. Does that mean you want to sleep with her?
Half of the time it'd be a lie.
I mean, yeah, that's true too, Calvin. I mean, honestly, I don't think dudes really dive into it that deep. Like if you see a short and she look good 9 times out of 10, you'll hit her. You know what I'm saying? That's the thought like of most dudes, bro. Think about it. You see a shorty that look decent, you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's your first thought. Well, I mean,
You easily just say that.
But that means you trying to hit.
No, that ain't saying you trying to hit, but would you hit?
No. Like, do it really? All it take is one compliment.
We're not talking about you actually sleeping with this person. What I'm saying to you
one
is,
compliment make you drop the drawers. Now that's you just easy though.
No, I think I get what you're trying to say a little
yeah,
bit.
what
like,
I'm saying to y'all is nobody gotta
attraction
sleep.
there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't
Are you
nobody.
saying that's opening the door for it?
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't opening the door for nothing, baby. If I tell you handsome, you just
I'm just
handsome.
speaking.
You're handsome. You're handsome.
I don't believe it, bro.
I think my thing is that when people get used to getting compliments, one compliment not gonna mean that somebody want to have sex with you, because you could really just think like I could say Kiva's hair looks nice. I don't want to have sex with her. I'm gonna tell her that her hair looks nice.
You be like, Campbell, man, you got a nice outfit, so that mean you want to sleep with him?
That's what I'm saying. So if I tell Jordan, like Jordan, if you got a retwist, I'm like, hey, your hair look nice. That don't mean I'm trying to fuck.
Hey, he's shaking his head.
We're not talking about people. We're not talking about people that you know. We talking about people cold approach. You out somewhere.
I get cold approached all the time by men and women the same. So is it just different because men cold approach?
So you don't think that the dudes want to clap your cheeks to cold approach you? You crazy.
My thing is that
you crazy. Illusion.
I'm just saying again. If I look nice and a male tells me I look nice, that's the problem. Is that
maybe
a lot of women think
you're saying you're crap. They fuckable basically.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I get what you're saying, but like people are just attractive people. Where we kind of messed up is that we always think it's so much more behind what somebody's saying. All of that is interpretation and assumption. When you make an assumption, you make an ass out of yourself. Just because I said that you're handsome, do not mean I want to fuck you. So if you assume that, you just made an ass out of yourself. Because now, if I say, hey, you look handsome, or hey, I really like that shirt, or hey, I like your hair, and they take that as the green light to be like, yep, she wants to fuck. She wants to fuck right now. She ready. I'm gonna look at this man like, I just feel like you were a nice looking human being.
Didn't he get mad when you turn his ass down?
I would get so upset. Like, why would you think that? And that's because, again, I know some men just not used to getting compliments unless it is in a sexual manner. So how about we just get better at giving men compliments on a regular so y'all could be okay with having nice things?
I get compliments every day.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet you do, Calvin.
That's easy.
10 times a day. I don't have that.
I try to purposely.
That's like if I say, Calvin, you have a nice smile. Even before I met Calvin, I would say, hey, he has a nice smile. But that don't mean I want to clap my cheeks on this man. Like, no. Come on now. Don't blush, Calvin. I don't want no smoke with his girlfriend, okay?
I don't want no smoke either. I have live.
This boils down to everyone. This
Listen,
boils down to everyone knowing your worth. Why can't a compliment just be that? Exactly. Do not think, especially women,
Exactly.
just because somebody gave you a compliment does not mean that they think any deeper of you. They
Hey,
literally could probably think that you're a nice looking person and that's it.
what happened if you catch a bitch staring at you from across the room now?
I'm probably I fucking you at that point, but still, you still don't know.
Hold
You
up.
still don't know.
Hold
So you still gonna make an assumption and make an ass out of yourself. Because I could just be staring at you because hey, I like his hat. I might want to get my boyfriend that. I need to figure out what that is.
I'm dead.
I mean, sometimes I do it just to mess with niggas' head. I ain't gonna lie, like it's just a fun thing to do.
I might be drunk.
Don't be looking at me like that.
But see, when I'm drunk,
they get all in tight and I get into it and I want to like look at you and you looking at me and then I look away and it's like fun.
All I'm saying is, shorty,
Wow.
y'all operate off of like social cues and shit like that. Like most of y'all not really direct.
body language.
That's what I'm saying. So again, all I'm saying is if a shorty go out her way talk to you, she's staring at you, this, that, and the third, she call you handsome. I'm saying, gentlemen, these is the cues to shoot your shot
No, it ain't.
at that point in time because shorty
Don't shoot your shit at me because I'm just giving you a compliment. I think you're a nice looking human being.
But shoot your shit on everybody else because she giving you the pressure.
You might get them shot down though.
You might get like
we getting turned down.
I got we 30
people don't get turned down enough.
Exactly.
Damn. All right, guys, we 30 minutes in already, man. We're gonna skip the listen letter and bring it to the end. But let's go to what's going on in social media.
Calvin.
Y'all ready? Go ahead, Calvin. Hey,
I haven't been on social media. I keep telling you.
They're not ready.
All right, so we have y'all remember Herb. He had charges against him for fraud and wire transfer fraud and some more stuff. He was facing like years in jail. He had his court date. They gave him 3 years probation, no jail time. So pretty happy about that. I love Herb, but I feel like I hope this is a testament for people that be scamming. Stop scamming. You're gonna get bent up eventually. Next
go ahead.
was the T.I. and Tiny situation keeps resurfacing. So they done had Tiny on the internet looking bogus.
Yeah, but y'all seen that meme with she looked like goddamn.
We got a meme for reference.
Hey,
she like Smokey Robinson.
I think we got that clip.
Oh, Smokey Robinson.
You talking about
They've been in the media
Hey,
for again like years, not even years ago. I want to say this was years ago. Kiva or Calvin, correct me if I'm wrong. Where they was in the media because one of their assistants or like old friends that used to be around them accused them of sexually harassing her or like doing stuff to her, right? So the lady has resurfaced. I don't know if this is the same lady or a different lady, but they're in the eyes again for the same thing. So how do y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like do you feel like they just teaming people at this point?
My thing, you have the person really seen China.
That's two men. She had a mustache. That's a man.
Hey man,
they really see.
Let me
listen. I can't put it past two niggas. When two niggas get together, it's something.
I can't with you.
No, I don't feel like that was it. I don't feel like that was.
Hey, real.
I can't stand him.
There's some shorties out here with real mustaches thicker than your granddaddy's, boy.
That shit.
All right, back in the day, they used to like that though.
They used to like what?
They used to like what?
Back in the day, I think that was it's a new lady, but I feel like it's stupid because nobody forced.
Can we bring
she said nobody forced the lady. It's a new lady, but I feel like it's stupid because nobody forced that girl. She went and then said they kidnapped her. Yeah, that was literally the same thing that happened with the last chick. Was like she was willing, and then I think that they probably like promised her some bread or like they probably wasn't affiliated with her no more. So again, there goes the rumors that start that they did something to her or whatever. So hopefully she really was not kidnapped or put into like no real weird sexual situation.
It was probably one of these things where it get too freaky. Y'all ever been in a situation where shit get too freaky? And
Jordan, what kind of life do you lead?
What I'm saying is, but look, you got
you ever look at Kiva?
You got a husband and wife team trying to do some freaky shit to you, but you don't know what they doing in their bedroom.
I mean, I get that.
That's
Well,
what I'm
hopefully
saying.
we wish that lady well. Hopefully it's nothing. We'll keep in a update on that as it kind of perspires. Because I guess she's supposed to be doing some type of like lawsuit against them or something like that. So
But it's probably her first
we'll see
time
what
being with
happens
two
with
dudes.
that.
It's probably her first time being with two dudes.
I think that every case like that should be looked into. I do think it's like kind of just like a trend to like do these
No,
lawsuits.
I
But I
think
think
it go back to the Mike Tyson thing. If you go to a person's house, you go to somebody's room or you go to their house, you wanted it. So how's she gonna come
No,
up with a
that's not
lawsuit?
true.
I feel like
That's
no,
not
it's not
true.
true
That's not
entirely.
yeah,
I
nah.
feel like
Hold
people.
on, time out.
Wait, let me say something
Come
real
on.
quick. Because I have seen people be in certain situations as a woman or just as a male or any person in general. If you have boundaries, you have to stand on your boundaries. Oftentimes, people make their boundaries waver because they don't want to seem like they lame. They don't want to seem like they not being, relaxed or comfortable, whatever. So you keep itching your boundaries back. So, for example, if you go to like a house party and somebody like, hey, we're gonna all go chill in the room, and you know that something could possibly go happen in that room, you're like, well, I don't want to be lame. I want to sit by myself, so I'm gonna just go sit in there. But then you sit in there, and then now more things are starting to happen, and it starts continuing and continuing, and then you never say no. So then now something has happened to you that you're not comfortable with. But I tell people all the time, stand on your boundaries. Don't let nothing or nobody scare you away from being like, no, like this is where the buck stops. I could come over here, kick it, drink, whatever, but I don't have to go to your room. I don't have to touch you. I don't have to kiss you. I don't have to engage in sex with you. I could leave.
And
If they're
anybody
not wanting you to leave,
Absolutely.
yeah, like it's a two-way street. I hate when people be like, "Oh, well, she
Just
should have
sit
never
in
went over
there.
there." But
No,
it's
Hey,
like you don't
that's
assume
what
that
matters.
somebody gonna try to do something to you, so you try to be trusting of people. But if you do get in that situation, know how to handle yourself. Basically,
But
is
my
what I'm
hold
thing
saying.
is,
on.
if
Let me say
if you knew I
something.
wanted, go ahead, Joy.
No, what I was thinking is I know exactly what you're thinking because if you genuinely not trying to be in that type of situation, you wouldn't be in that type of situation.
But you
Facts.
don't
Yes, for
know
us
if
women.
you get put
But
in that
hold up.
situation. When you
But what
in
I'm what
somebody
I'm
else's
saying to you is think about this. You over at their house after 7, 8 p.m. What you doing there?
chilling.
I get what you're saying. Now,
We
for
What you
just
example,
friends.
life
because
stuff can happen. People get off work at 5 or 6 o'clock. People got other things going on. I don't feel like there's a time frame in which it's inappropriate to go kick it at somebody's house. What I do feel like is that if you already
Wait.
know,
It is a
hold
it
up.
time limit.
depends. It
Hold on.
depends. Because I've had friends that they've linked up with people that they literally work the same jobs as. Like they work at a bar and they don't get off till 3 o'clock in the morning, or they work at somebody work at security
That's
don't get off till three
different.
or 4 o'clock in the
that's
morning.
natural.
Right. So those are situations that I'm like, okay, I can understand that. If you can still go over somebody's house no matter what time of day, etc., and it shouldn't be a thing that you just expect that something sexual is gonna happen. I'm a night owl. I'm up all night. That don't mean I'm up getting freaky all night. I could be on my laptop thinking something, planning something, doing whatever, and sit up with the next person and do the same thing. So just because it's late, don't mean like, oh, well, you know what time it was when you went over there. I've had niggas invite me over to do like, hey, you want to do some content planning? Like I'm up and can't sleep. Cool. Go over there, kick it on my laptop, on the iPad, content planning. It's a good use of time. But I hate when people say you shouldn't put yourself in certain predicaments. As us women, it's really hard to trust men off rip. So we try to give like a little inch here and a little inch there. But as soon as we feel some weird shit, we gotta pull back and we gotta stand on our boundaries and we gotta be assertive and be like, no, I said this and this. So it's really like a gamble with us women all the time. Because some men are just not like that and you don't have to worry about it. But then other men will play like they're not like that or never even mention sex or have a sexual conversation with you, then they lure you to their house, and that's exactly what they want. You
most
would
men,
never know.
that's what I'm telling you. I would say 80% of dudes, fuck 85. That's my new number. 85% of dudes. If you put yourself in damn near a compromising situation type of deal, a dude is gonna jump at the opportunity to get some cheeks. And I would even go as far as to saying like, as a dude, if you getting close with a man type of deal, if you kicking it with a dude, spend a lot of time off hours, late hours type of deal, I would say at some point You feel me?
It's across their minds.
Yeah, the dude, maybe not the woman, but the dude probably, you know what I'm saying, want to take it there.
So you don't believe in platonic? Oh, we know you don't believe in.
No, men and women
don't
can't
believe
be
in
friends,
platonic
bro. I don't
relationships,
believe in
so-
that shit.
That's why I'm saying you coming from the perspective of you don't
I
believe
believe
in
that it's real
platonic
rare. I believe that it's extremely rare. You're right. It can happen,
So-
but it's
You have a
What you
platonic
thought-
relationship with me and Kiva.
Yeah, that's what I said.
y'all my coworkers.
It don't matter, but
Hey,
we're
but
still
real
platonic.
Y'all
talk
my
though.
coworkers. Yeah.
Real
Y'all not my
talk though.
friends.
You can
So
fuck your
y'all saying
coworkers.
it's okay. Hey,
Damn,
so
I'm
Nikiva
gonna go right
and
now.
y'all saying it's okay. So if your man come over and say, hey, look, my homegirl from work called me at 12:30 at night. She want me to come over and chill with her for a minute. Y'all saying that's okay?
Well, no,
That was you put
That's
a
your friend.
relationship in the aspect. I'm
But
talking about
Doesn't
two
matter
single
though.
people.
Y'all
Even then,
It
I've
doesn't. It
had
doesn't matter. If I'm
y'all
going to
have
your
to
house,
experience people. Y'all got to experience people in different realms of life. Everybody don't live their lives the same way that we do. It's people that literally like will be in the studio together all night. And I'm saying, even if you do have a
they
situation like a
hunting.
boyfriend or
If they in the
something, you might take
studio,
your girl.
they
But I'm
hunting.
saying you might take your significant other with you. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to the studio. It's late, so we all kicking it in the studio together. We're not having a big ass orgy because it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
They
That's what
hunting.
I'm saying. Like, it's different dynamics to different things. And once I started exposing myself to different people, like people that live in LA, people that live in Florida, people that live in Georgia, Texas, everybody does stuff different than how we do it living in the Midwest. Like certain stuff, we're very down home and very like straight to the point when it comes to certain stuff. So when we see things, we be like, that's taboo as hell. Like I would never do that. But that's just how some people live their life, and it don't be nothing strange about it. Like I be looking at folks like, why are y'all up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Baby, I'm trying to go sleep. Y'all trying to go to the
People
studio?
trying to get cracked. I'm telling you.
You're trying to get cracked at 3 o'clock in the morning, Jordan. Like,
Why else is you up unless you're getting off the gig?
but because I don't sleep for real. So it's like, but I look at other people, I think that's a one-off thing. Like, why are you up that late? But I know why I'm up that late because I don't get sleep. My sleep pattern is stupid.
Hey,
So
you said on the
yeah.
last show that you had a new statistic, and you wouldn't tell me when we was in the planning meeting, and I kind of wanted to talk about it then. I don't know what happened, but what was your new statistic that you was talking about?
It was a spin-off of a statistic that you gave like a million shows ago about the divorce rate, right?
Okay.
So we compared the divorce rate. The divorce rate is, I think, 70% of women are filing for divorce first, obviously. But
So it's higher
70%
than
of,
what I said the first time.
okay, I didn't say it was lower.
No, I was asking. I'm saying because I think I said
I don't know what your statistic was. That's why I said I'm comparing it.
Okay.
I don't remember what the number was that we said because I couldn't find the show because that's how long ago it was. But when I was listening to this lady on TikTok and she was saying, but we don't compare it to the percentage of men that get remarried multiple times. You'll have men that they may be the problem, but because men don't address their problems in the relationship or address the fact that they may have contributed to the relationship ending or that woman leaving, they go into the next relationship thinking that nothing is wrong. Then that relationship ends, and they do this cycle over and over again because they don't hold themselves accountable or even address the situation. And when I looked at that, I was like, wow. So I looked up the statistic on how many men get remarried one or more times, and that percentage was significantly higher. They say usually most women that divorce after the first marriage, it takes them about 4 to 5 years to get remarried. It could take a man a year to remarry. Most of the time it's because women are trying to like heal or find out what it was that they contributed to the end of the relationship. But men move on very quick and recommit to somebody else long term. And then they don't end up working out because you didn't do the work to figure out why your first one ended. So now you're just in multiple long term relationships and commitments without addressing your shit. So I found that to be very quite interesting. I said, yeah, now that you think about it, you do find men that be like married 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then you find a woman that got married once and she never did that shit again because it was a terrible contract to begin with.
It's a lot of women that it's a lot of women, especially celebrities that I hear. Like a person two people, and these are two different reasons that not necessarily like things you can control. But Lala Anthony, she said she has no desire to ever get married again. Like it would have to be under very special circumstances. She just feel like she's been there, done that. Doesn't need to get it. Doesn't need to do it again.
So that leads me to when Jordan was saying there's nothing in it for men to get married. I said, well, obviously it has to be something because men are constantly remarrying when women is just staying single or just dating. but they don't jump into another marriage. So
But hold
who
on one
has
second.
more benefit?
I got my
But
hand
some,
up whenever y'all ready.
one,
Go
one
ahead.
second, Jordan.
Go ahead, D.
But some women, man, they just want to be free. They want their own freedom. They want to do whatever they want to do in relationships. You can't do what you want to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they don't get remarried.
That was a good plug. Sorry.
Oh, they paying us. Shit, bro. Go
Chick-fil-A,
ahead, Jordan.
the
Hey,
best eliminating chicken sandwiches on the planet. Go
they,
ahead.
Facts.
Don't you
um,
say nothing, Calvin. Don't mess our bag up.
I'm not gonna say anything. My face gonna say.
listen. I hear what you're saying, Kiara, but I think dudes get married again because of like what I say all the time. Women want to
Because it's
be married.
beneficial.
Women want to be married, and y'all don't really want to be wives a lot of time. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all just want the glamour, the claim, the just
The ring.
being on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what y'all want, but y'all don't want to actually put in the work to maintain, a healthy relationship with a man. So I think the dudes continue looking and seeking that, and women just like, oh nah, fuck that. Because if I gotta do all of this work to keep a man, I could just be by myself.
I don't really agree with that because I ultimately feel like
I got
when
another
we weigh the job of a wife compared to the job of a man, depending on what we talking about traditional marriages or we talking about modern day marriages, two totally different things.
Can you give me some other?
I personally feel like women take on more when they get married. We have to bear the children. We got to take care of children. We got to take care of the household. We got to take care of you. We got to make sure we go grocery shopping. We got to make sure the house clean. We got to make sure this and this and this is taken care of. We got to do doctor's appointments. Got to do dentist appointments. Got to make sure the insurance is up to date. Got to make sure you got the insurance cards. Got to make sure you have everything together, right? We basically sustain your life.
yeah.
When we walk away, but y'all, a lot of the time, and I'm saying y'all, I'm just referring to the male race, not y'all
I'm taking it
specifically, the
very
male
personal.
gender. Don't take it personal because you're not this type of guy. But what I'm saying is that when men only contribute what they consider a traditional man should contribute, which is providing and protecting,
The woman gets burnt out
the
easily.
woman gets burnt out because that becomes our everyday life off rip. Even in dating, we take on all of that because we're natural nurturers, we're natural task makers and completers and all of that great stuff. But then the only role that changes for y'all is that y'all end up becoming financially responsible for us in marriage or financially responsible for the unit in marriage. But then what else are y'all contributing? Because I've seen men say like you have to contribute so much more than just finances and protecting your wife. You have to contribute, you have to be emotionally available, you have to be all of these different things. And those are the number one things that women are walking away from for marriages because yes, the bills are taken care of. Yes, the household is cool. Yeah, we got a house, we got cars, we got everything we could possibly need. But that's just regular shit you're supposed to do as a human anyway. What about the fact that like I'm with this person that does not listen to me? He does not care about my emotions. He does not help me as a partner in life. This is a contractual agreement at this point. This is not a loving marriage. So if you get into a situation where y'all just okay with being contractual, then it could work. It's a business contract. This is what we do. You take care of that, I take care of this. Cool. And that's some people's dynamics and it works. But when you want somebody that's actually emotionally invested in you and the relationship, it becomes one-sided when the man just is completely not there. And yeah, I haven't seen it work. And that's from me talking to like older women that's the number one thing that they have wanted to leave their husbands for. Now some take heed, like going to therapy and stuff like that to talk to figure out how to communicate that way. But other men just be like, I'm not emotional. And they just leave it at that. And then now your wife is just feeling neglected or feeling like I'm in a relationship with a robot.
Kenyatta, I hear what you're saying. I 100% hear what you're saying. But I don't know if like relationships is all that bad. But I'm gonna move on because we got a listener letter that I wanna get out the way and see how the people feel about it. So basically, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was saying that she had a baby with a dude. They wasn't married. She had a baby with a dude. Dude was cool, wanted to be with her and everything, and they had the baby. Next thing you know, the dude was just out and about, this, that, and the third. I think he had got caught cheating at one point in time, and the shorty didn't want to be with him no more. And basically, he turned into like a, well, you know, forget her then. Like he really wished ill will on her and her child, like their child together. Like he wouldn't help her out with nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's moved on, this, that, and the third. Don't want nothing to do with the baby, don't want nothing to do with her. And I know how we talk about this all the time, where I be like, you know, women get into shit and that's their fault and this, that, and the third. But I know it be some dudes out here switching up. And that's why I be like, people need to be upfront, especially when you're having these kids. And in actuality, you right. A situation could be painted one kind of way, and then somebody just come along and change the picture. So for the dudes like that, man, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill. If y'all don't want to be with the shorty, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, you know, don't put her through all of that. But secondly, this my thing. If y'all know y'all with a dude who was probably real cool with you up front and you have a baby by a dude, I would say it's a good chance that he might be out doing dirt type of deal, but is it worth, you know what I'm saying, leaving the situation over the kid?
What? Would you say that
he had a
you have? Would you say that you have to be more than cool to have a baby?
What you asking?
I'm asking, like, would you say, like, and it's for all y'all, would y'all say in this day and time, in the generation of baby daddy, baby mama drama, would y'all think that you need to be a little bit more than cool to have a baby? Because my
No,
perspective,
not in this day.
You said clueless?
Cool.
you need to be a little bit more than cool. Like you was like, if y'all cool, y'all decide to have a kid. I personally think that nowadays, and I feel like maybe this was before. Sorry if y'all hear my child screaming at his dog brother. He just treacherous with the dog. Um, you, I think that we wasn't exposed to how people's thought process was before, like back in the day, because we didn't have social media. People, you didn't really know people's opinions unless you really just sat down and talked to them. But now we see everybody's opinions all the time, and I just be looking at stuff like, what made you have a kid with this person?
You damn
And
right.
it's like I and my situation isn't totally 100% keen, but I look at it from like I was with my son's dad for years before I got pregnant. So I feel like for me to agree to have a child, it was kind of thought out. Like we was together for years. This wasn't like we got cool in a year and was dating, and then I was like, yeah, you all right. I had this baby. No, I was like, we've been together for about 5 years at this point. Like I see a future with this. So yeah, I'm okay with having a child. It turned out not working. So I couldn't imagine not having that much time invested to actually even think that you sure that you want to spend the rest of your life with this person. That's the only thing on this planet that ties you to another human being for the rest of your life. The only thing you could do marriage and dissolve your marriage in 30 days if you wanted to, or the next day if you wanted to in some states, like Vegas. You could go get married and then get a divorce the next day or annulment the next day. You can't do that when you have kids. Even if you just co-parent, you have to share birthdays with this person, graduations with this person. You have to share grandkids with this person. So you need to be a little more than just cool. If you don't like this person and they immediately makes you go far left field, like hurt this person, put this person in jail, etc., you don't need to procreate with them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fucked up. I didn't even want to curse like that, but it just came out. That's why a lot of women be in fucked up situations because people not taking the time to get to know these people, to get to know these men, or even men getting to know these women. Y'all be in bitter baby mama situations because y'all not taking the time to really get to know this person and seeing what their characteristics are, what kind of family they come from, how they treat their mom, how they treat their family, what kind of family do they kind of family do they come from? What kind of support are you gonna have from their family if something goes wrong with you and the dad or you and the mom? And so then you get in this situation where you don't know the characteristics of this person, you don't really know their background, you damn near probably know their damn middle name, you know.
It's crazy, you don't know their middle name.
And now you
don't know their last name.
And half the time in lust, not in love, and you bring a child in this world, and now you're miserable. You having a miserable pregnancy. You have a child, you're even more miserable after that because not only are you sad and going through whatever, you bring a child to it, and that's just a lot more stress.
Without a father. Without a father.
Even if the father is present and then you're not together and during the pregnancy or after, that still put a lot of stress on a person because you don't have the support. So whether the father is like halfway active too, that matters. Just because they have a father and they there doesn't mean that they're like super active with the mom. You know what I'm saying? And they have
Yeah.
the support. So just knowing and having someone that got your back, like is a big thing. So people need to vet, like you said, people need to vet who they dealing with and take heed to their prior mistakes before getting involved. If you with somebody and they got 8 kids already and they wasn't in long-term relationship and they wasn't with their baby mamas or nothing like that, then you already see their pattern, their mistakes, and you thinking you could change somebody out of all these kids they got is really stupid upon your end. Because if that was the characteristic of the person or that was their character, that would have never happened anyway. It don't take 5 kids, it don't take 4 kids, 3 kids, and broken families to know this is not what I want to do. This is not how the type of father or mother that I want to be.
The vetting process is very simple. People ask the wrong question. You asking what happened in their last, why did their last relationship not work instead of what was your part in the last relationship not working.
Right.
Whenever somebody asks me that, I tell them exactly what my part was. So that way you can kind of vet out my character and what I did. Even if I feel like I didn't have a part, I could have been like, I got cheated on and this is how I reacted. But people don't want to get that deep with people. It's like they scared or why
Hey,
y'all scared to ask questions, but y'all okay with having sex with people? Are y'all nuts?
hey,
That's
I
the
got
most intimate thing that you could ever do, but you can't verbally ask somebody something.
Or make it a point to even be around that person, around other people. Like I think it's so important for me personally, not even just their family, but I like to see how do how do you treat other people, like let's say if we in public, and how people gravitate towards you sometimes.
Hmm.
Your spirit speaks a lot when you go into a room, you go into places, like even I say this even with women all the time sometimes. I think like if you're a woman that other women cannot feel comfortable in your presence, I'm not talking about that they're intimidated by you or you know whatever like that, but if other women do not gravitate towards your spirit in a way that is kind, or that they can see some type of goodness shining from you, that tells me a lot. Because there's a lot of women that I'm not necessarily besties with, but I could tell like they got a good soul, you know what I'm saying? Or I've been in their presence, I'm like, they might not be my personal friend, but you know what I'm saying? I see good things. I feel good energy coming from them. So if you in a room full of men and all you thinking about is what niggas trying to kill you, I don't want to have no
Not the
baby.
type,
If we can't go
y'all.
out, if we can't go out without you, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with bringing the blicky everywhere. But if you can't go out without clutching every time we go somewhere, that's weird to
that's
me.
crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So how
Butt
you
butt
handle
man's on
yourself,
the
how you
line.
carry yourself as a woman and a man stay alive.
That's true. Because
We,
my last relationship,
we got 3 minutes left. Hold up, hold up.
go
Let me,
ahead.
let me cut us off. We got 3 minutes left.
Hmm.
I got an
We got
important
3 minutes.
question. I got an
Oh, you
important
got a
question.
question?
We're gonna address it on the next show, and it's kind of about what you said, Kiana. We ain't gonna address it now. We only got 3 minutes, 2 minutes really. Um,
About what I
should
said.
should you have access to that person's ex so that you could talk to them about what really happened?
What you
Do
No.
you? Do
What?
you?
On the next D
Hey,
Starks Show.
hold up. I think that's important. But on the next D Starks Show, my question to y'all is: should you have access to a person's ex before you get into something serious with them?
like
Because
ask them like
hey, hey,
what's your
hey,
ex number?
no, I'm just saying like be able to talk to that person, be able to sit down and
You
have a
can do whatever you
conversation with
want
that
to
person. You know what I'm saying?
do. You
Kenyatta said no, so I mean,
I'm
So
saying it's
what I need to talk to her for?
hold up, we
I'm
gonna bring
saying
it
as
up on the
far as
next show.
if you
The
want to
next
Hey,
find
show.
something, you can find them to ask your question. But
And
I ain't saying like, hey, go find, hey, yeah, go talk to
On the
them.
next episode.
on the next
You
next
know
show,
what I'm
man.
saying?
episode of the D Starks Show. Hey Jordan, close us out and let them know what we got
Close
going
it
on,
out.
man. Coming up.
Listen, we got the live show at the Brown Suits Coffee House in Gary.
Yeah.
We gonna really turn that place up, y'all. So please be there, be square, because it's gonna be a good time. Um,
Hmm.
you're
Well,
gonna
be
see us
there,
face to
be
face.
square.
We're gonna have good topics. We got wine to drink, we got food, and most of all, it's free. It don't cost y'all nothing. Just come on by, support. And we will be raffling a couple of things off. So, get your ones and your fives together. We got raffle tickets. I guarantee you'll like the prizes. That's coming up January 27th, 4 p.m. Brown Skin Coffee Shop in Gary, Indiana. Check us out, man. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. We're going to film it live. But if you got some real questions that you want us to address, bro, check it out. Be there.
Be there.
The wine
The
isn't free.
wine isn't free.
Entry is
The entrance is free. You have to pay for food and wine.
Hey,
Grace said, hold
so
up
we'll be
now.
teaming up with Dope Living TV also, so they cast members will be there.
Shout out to Dope Living TV for hosting the event.
In conjunction with Dope Living TV, bro, it's gonna be a great time.
Gonna be a time.
We had time, so man, this has been another episode of the Dee Starks Show, and we out, baby.
We out.
Now you talking about something.